How's your New Year's resolution going? I feel that as we fall short of our desired goals, oftentimes it's pretty easy to be hard on ourselves and engage in belittling rather than spending energy on trying to understand what led us to the outcome that we're experiencing right now. In this short video, I wanted to touch on the idea of logical and emotional goal setting systems and the value of faith in our pursuit of those goals. I feel that understanding how our systems work is very helpful. Oftentimes it's pretty easy to set a logical, simple goal. Something that's small, specific, easily identifiable. Like, I want to make $1 million. However, the trouble with this system is that oftentimes it gets short-sighted and hyper-specific. If somebody came around and said, hey, would you like $999,999? The question would be, maybe. If somebody came around and offered us $1,001,001, that orientation system would probably say, no, I want 1 million exact. Now there would be more of an emotional system. It's our feelings, things that make us feel good about earning a living, cultivating a certain amount of independence and self-care. And that system is often not specific. It can be experienced through feelings, intuition, kind of like a cloud in the sky. If the goal is, I want to be rich, it would be something along those lines. There's no specific value attached to it. Just a general idea. Now you're watching this video and you might be thinking that I'm talking about dollars. But the fact of the matter is that I value my richness in terms of my amount of gallon jugs of milk that I have in my possession. And what I really want when I say I want to be rich, what I really mean when I feel that I've made it, is that when I have 1 million gallons of jugs of milk in my possession. Don't judge. Such is life. Or 1 million cheeseburgers, or 999,999 blah 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 cheeseburgers, beets. Hey, having it made is many different ways. And yeah, I'm a little off kilter because I'm recording in the public and that definitely amplifies my fears, but if I can't, I must. So, to talk about these systems of navigation, of self-orientation in the world, I was thinking about a drive that I had on a rainy day, early morning. And there's road work going on, and there are new lines, and there's the signs of the old lines that were on the surface. And in the light of the headlamps of the car, both of them were kind of blending together, and I struggled to stay in the lane because I was somewhat tired, and they were just kind of having the same visual impact on my system. Like they look the same, basically. That's what I'm trying to say in plain English. So I feel like oftentimes that there can be conflict in our goal settings and our emotional systems. So we might want something consciously. Wouldn't it be nice to such and such? Wouldn't it be nice to such and such? But unconsciously we're resisting it because there's something else that part of us is afraid of or is aware of but not sure, is not in touch with the rest of our consciousness. So to bring it all around, we'll finish strong on faith. Basically faith not in a necessarily spiritual sense of where it's used, but more in the sense of having a belief that a goal is attainable, the eventuality of thereof. And why it's important is because all these thoughts need to be real in our mind for us to pursue them. If we deem them as real, we're not going to put the effort in following through and taking action necessary to achieve those goals. Or not even as real, but perhaps requiring too much energy on our part to achieve, or we might be gapped by our skill set, etc. So faith is a general sense of possibility, something that allocates a certain small part of our mind for the sake of pursuing that goal, not consciously. Here's I am such and such doing such and such thing, pursuing such and such goal, but more in the subconscious, subtle inner way, where we might be going about our day and something strikes our fancy. If we're sick, we see a hospital. If we're hungry, we see restaurants. If we're lonely, we perhaps see a potential partner. And we don't necessarily have to work at it. We're just prime ourselves for it, and then we're receptive to the signals from the environment around us. So that's the value of faith in our day-to-day life and looking to achieve our goals. I hope this is useful. And another video, another day. Definitely a bit more exciting for me because I'm scared of being in a public space and recording a video, but hopefully it benefits to some of you guys. Cheerios.